Oh, is it back? It's... there we go. Seems to be back. That was most unfortunate, dudes. You probably missed it. You probably missed it there, but I was in the middle of fighting a fucking turtle, dude. And then the stream went down, and it displays to my monitor via OBS. Like, if OBS stops displaying it, it stops displaying it on my monitor. Now, that sounds kind of shit, but at the same time, it's not supposed to disconnect while streaming. So it's absolutely fine. So I got entirely crushed by a turtle, dude. Nightmare. That was the most inopportune time evers. Evers. I've gone here again accidentally. I didn't mean to do that. And apparently it's not back for some people as well. I'm not sure. It seems to be down now as well. I'm not sure if it's recording to the VOD or not. I'm not sure if people can see it on stream or not. I don't think they can. I don't think they can. No, it doesn't seem like it's back. Give it about 5-10 seconds or something like that, just in case it does catch up. I don't think it is, though. We shall see. That's another problem with the delay as well, like... I mean, it's not the delay's fault as such, like, stream goes down, and then comes back up. It seems like it's alright on my end, but people can't get it. Something is going screwy at some point, and therein lies the problems. You think, alright, it's back now, you carry on, stuff like that, and then, like, 30 seconds later you find out it's not actually streaming to folk. I don't think it's back. Oh, back for some people, but not everybody it seems. Very strange. Oh, back. Well, a couple of people said back there. Awesome D and Harlequin. So, is it back? I think it is. Ah, yes. Yep. 4 or 5 people. Wow, man, seriously. Like, that is peculiar tonight. That is peculiar. So there was another death. Yeah, the VOD people will probably see that, but... yeah, it seems like the stream did not see that. Or my explanation of it, should I say. Yes, as I was saying, the display for me is linked to OBS. If OBS goes down, like the stream disconnects or anything like that, it drops my display, so I couldn't save myself. It was just a black screen. It sounds crap, but you know, like I was saying before, ideally the stream doesn't go down in the middle of you doing an area, so it's usually alright. So yeah, I think I got crushed by a turtle, dude. In fact, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I just about got it back in time, trying to recover it, and it's like, no, I did an Estes, bang. It's like, oh man. Oh man. Anyway, dudes, I think that's been about 5.5 hours, maybe. When did I start streaming now? I can find out, We'll find out how long. Usually it's nice and easy to find out because it doesn't go down. It's like, there we go, 9 hours or whatever like that. Well, 6, 7, 8, 9, something along those lines. I can find out exactly when I start streaming. Let's have a look. It was 5 hours ago, but I reckon it's not far off clicking into 6. Definitely 5 plus. Doesn't say the exact time on the tweet, I don't think. Details. Yes, it does. It was at 9 o'clock, almost on the dot. Nice. Nice. So that's, oh wait, no, it's just over 5 hours. Just over. Well, like I say, dudes, we've been a little flaky there. And with it being about 5 hours, I'm also getting hungry. And I hate to bang on about it and stuff, you know, guts, blah, blah, blah. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I did see a doctor today. And he's giving me some stuff for it. But I still need to kind of, like, look after myself and get some shit to eat and, you know, make sure I'm eating right, Gaviscon, get those pills and shit, so... But obviously it's having some effect, because I was able to... when did I stream now? I streamed Thursday and Friday. And then I had a very bad Saturday. End of Friday, bad, and into Saturday, very bad. Sunday, I streamed, I think? I did. And, then again tonight, so clearly, like, getting a bit better. Getting a bit better. Still a bit wobbly, rough around the edge and stuff like that, but definitely better. Certainly good enough to stream now. Certainly good enough to, get the old smelter down. Put kitty cam on large. Oh, there you go. I don't think there's much going on kitty cam at the moment. No, it's a basket and Pikachu. Do you
want me to put a kitty?
You can find a cat if you want.
Hey, here's a cat.
You get your stomach sorted. Well, I've got a 2-week course of pills and shit like that. 2 week. Well, yeah, pills. Like no, there's shit going on.
No.
I've got a 2-week course, so we'll see how it goes over 2 weeks. If after 2 weeks it's not sorted entirely, I'm gonna have to go get a fucking stomach camera done, which is gonna be much fun.
You don't want to go on camera. I don't blame you, darling.
So hopefully sorted by then. But it's like I think I was saying on the shout box earlier on, as long as I can stream and record and stuff like that, as long as it's not getting in the way of shit, I'm happy. I don't mind being a bit rough around the edges, you know, a bit rough some nights and not so great some nights and shit. I don't mind. As long as I can actually stream regular, and you know, that's happy. Absolutely happy then. Endoscope is endoscope. I always say scopy. I don't know why. Endoscope is a great OTG. Fuck that. They don't sound great. They do not sound great at all. I don't want no fucking camera down my fucking throat. Fuck that. Camera is for cat is. Oh my god, that was a mixture of cats and kitties. Cat is. Will you be streaming the stomach cam? Good dude. Great idea. Great idea. Very good.
Who said that?
That was Let Talk Turkey.
Oh, I love that person.
Claire loves Let Talk Turkey apparently.
I love you.
But like I say, Twitch's been a bit wobbly at the moment. I'm sure it'll clear up as soon, like right now. I bet you a tenner, never disconnect now. Bet you a tenner. But a good solid 5 hours there tonight. We're getting good progression down. I mean, it was like 9 hours the other day and stuff like that, but you know, that was without disconnects and shit, so. But at the same time, like, I'll get something to eat and shit. And we've got good progress down today. Good progress. I mean, well, I just tell a lie. Because we've only, like, well, no, there's lots of extra shit around there. We saw the crow's nest thing. Well, it's not really a crow's nest, but we saw the nest. We dropped some shit into that. New sword. Lots of new duds. Hell of a lot of new duds. We got Smelter Demon done, or whatever his fucking name is. He was hard. So good. Great fight. Love that. I've liked this entire area. Iron Keep's great. I really like it, mate. I bet you've got different opinion on that. I haven't run through it that far. I bet you've got a different opinion, but I actually really enjoyed Iron Keep so far. I'll reserve complete judgment until he's actually been bested, or whoever's at the end and shit like that. Because it does not sound great. But I've actually enjoyed that area a lot. Oh, apparently you've been drugged for the endoscoper. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine then.
Actually, you'll just have a local around your throat. You'll probably be fully drugged in America, but in England you'll just be drugged.
Oh, just a local anesthetic.
Yeah.
Well, as long as I can't fucking... That's what, like... I mean, this is worst case scenario, really. Ideally, the pills sort me out over the next couple of weeks, and, you know, job done. I mean, the doctor was quite confident, and I'm actually quite confident myself as well. Ever since I was able to start eating again properly, because of the Gaviscon, and I've, you know, changed my diet around a little bit, drinking a lot more milk, eating bananas and shit like that, you know, soups and other stuff. It's actually made a big difference, so I'm actually confident as well. I was saying on Shoutbox earlier on, I think it's like fucking alien blood in my fucking stomach, man. Proper acidic shit, melt through fucking bulkheads and stuff. There's too much of it, and it's too acidic. Fucking food gets into stomach, it just goes, oh, fucking melt. It's like, chill out, acid. No need. I was talking to the chemist today as well. She's like, oh, what flavour of, because I was like, oh, I need a new bottle of Gaviscon Advance as well. And she's like, oh, what flavour of Gaviscon Advance do you want then? Aniseed or is it regular one or something like that? Or peppermint? I went, oh, I'll take the peppermint, please. The regular one tastes crap enough as it is. It's already foul. I've actually got used to it though. I say it's foul and then I go, no, it's not. It's like, yeah, it is. But I've gotten proper used to it to the point where, like, I lick the spoon now. I lick the Gaviscon. When I first was having the Gaviscon, I'm like, oh my god, that's fucking vile. Now I lick the spoon clean. Like it's fucking chocolate pudding or some shit like that.
My game glitched there.
Your game's glitched?
Yeah. Do you remember I killed that boss? And I was saying to you, oh, it must have glitched.
Yeah, I didn't see the boss that you were killing, but I saw that you were in the area and like...
Yeah, it glitched. That's the last boss just after that. It's supposed to play a cutscene and go into the last boss.
Oh, so what can you do? No.
No.
Claire's beaten the last boss of the game, thankfully.
Second to last boss.
So, oh, second to last boss.
You beat the second to last boss, and then it should play a cutscene.
Hmm.
But it didn't. But it didn't play the cutscene, so now I can't complete the game.
Like, Claire's apparently beaten the second to last boss, and it's supposed to play a cutscene afterwards. And then you go into the last boss, but it's bugged for her. And it's not the first time a game's bugged neither. But it's bugged for her, and it's not played the cutscene, and it's not opened up the way to the last boss. So Claire's basically at the last boss, but can't get to it. It's bugged out.
I wonder why I was so fucked with where to go.
I mean, new 014 saying here, water in the room should trigger.
No.
Happened to me, but like I said, I think she scoured the entire room. Maybe just keep reloading and closing the game and reloading and like running around the room and try to trigger it and close and reload. Because Claire had this happen as well. In like say one of the other areas that I've seen in depth is the big castle sort of thing. What's it called? Dranglate Castle?
Yeah.
Dranglate Keep or something.
It's actually in the same place as the last boss.
And there's a bit where you need like not actually let's backtrack a little bit. As soon as you try to enter the castle, there's these golems that kind of like pick something up and turn it, and it opens the doors. For a lot of people, it bugs out, does that. And I'll give you a word of warning, dudes. If you ever get to Dranglate Castle and you're opening the doors at the beginning, don't fucking quit your game, whatever.
And don't fucking die.
And don't quit your game. Get to the next bonfire if you can, or at least go to the last bonfire. Don't quit the game, whatever, because apparently if you do that, it's GG. There is no fix to that at the moment.
Seems like, I don't know if there's a fix to this either.
Further into the castle, there's another one of these golems. And... golems. I always call them golems. I don't think it really matters. There's another one of these golems. And that wouldn't trigger for Claire. And she ran around the castle for what, literally at least an hour or so.
I think it was more like 2 hours.
More like 2 hours. And eventually, just trying to kill stuff in the area. Nope. Reload, fucking nope, sit down at bonfire, nope, go there, nope, nope, nope. Finally triggered, didn't it? Randomly. Completely random. Completely at random. Finally managed to get to trigger. And she's had something like that happen again.
Yeah, last boss.
Again involving the golems. The golems are bugged like fuck, aren't they? They don't trigger correctly, they don't seem to sense that they're supposed to trigger.
Well, this seems more like a cutscene. Like, I mean... it doesn't really matter if you see, like, fucking, I think I'm sticking to what they are anyway. Like, it kills them.
So yeah, this guy's killed that. Thankfully, I didn't see no of that boss there, but it's killed the boss. Just ran around a little bit. Triggers.
Cutscene? I won't show you.
Yeah. I want to see that. But yeah, like say these golems seem to be really, really bugged. Yeah, New 014 saying there as well, yeah, with those statues I had to clear that room like 4 times. I think when you went back and realised it was actually bugged, it took at least 4 or 5 clears, didn't it?
Yeah.
At least.
And then it seems, how do you redo a boss you've done?
Yeah, I mean, at least you can sit at the bonfire and re-clear the room until it does trigger. How the fuck do you re-clear a boss once it's gone? You can't, can you? Impossible.
And I mean, in fairness, like, I did that boss. I saw that there were golems around, but I just assumed that was the end of that area. So I left and tried to find somewhere else in the game to go, because you don't think to go back there and try and trigger it. Jesus. I've spent the past, like, and a half finding something to do.
I hope you get well, dude. My family's been bad lately. My mum is actually seriously in hospital. Well, thanks for that, dude, and yeah, sorry to hear that. Life support and stuff. Oh, sorry to hear that, dude. I hope she's better, dude. Really do. Fucking, like I say, I've got with my guts. It's like I say, seems to be on the mend. Seems to be on the mend. Certainly, I've been able to, I mean, look at how it went from like Thursday, Friday, no stream on Saturday because I was bad. Not I was bad. Mr. Mo was bad, and then Sunday was alright. Streamed again on Sunday. Streamed again today. So you can see by the stream regularity at the moment, like it's sorting itself out. Certainly enough to be able to stream and stuff like that. So. It seems to be on the mend. And the doctor was quite confident. I'm quite confident it's on the mend. As long as I don't go to, like, pounding the rustlers and spicy food and shit like that. Should be fine. Should be fine for me. But yeah, best wishes to your mum, dude. Big time. What's wrong with your guts? Acid. Yeah, that's exactly it, Awesomeday. That's exactly it. There's, according to the doctor anyway, and the chemist, it's basically, stomach's producing too much, too acidic. Too much acid, and it's too acidic. And it's, not great, not so great. You can gauge OTG's health with the frequency of the stream, but yeah, like I say, it's improving quite dramatically. It improved dramatically last week. I mean, you saw, like, I started South Park, and then it was just horrible. To the point I was like, I've got to get something done, but I couldn't get a doctor's appointment. I couldn't get in the doctor's. So I went, like, just a sheer desperation mood. I tell you something, I said this before as well, if you're ever ill and you can't get into doctors, go and speak to your chemist. They're actually very fucking wise to this shit. Very, very good. They're basically a standing GP. You know? And I would say, actually, in some respects, they know a bit more than a GP. It's kind of strange. It's kind of strange. But go and speak to a chemist. They're actually, like, really knowledgeable. Very helpful as well. At least in I don't know what it's like in America, but at least in England, the chemists seem to be filling the gap for the very busy and very overworked GPs. So the chemists are stepping in and filling the gap. You can get really, really good medical advice and, like, you know, kind of take anything seriously, like whatever it takes, whatever the cost, anything. And, so good. She gave me so much advice, you know, what to eat and, you know, what to stay away from. She gave me the Gaviscon to help out and stuff like the advanced stuff. You can't even buy that on shelf or no. I think you've got to get that over the counter. Very, very useful. Very, very cool. If it hadn't been for her, I wouldn't have been able to stream Dark Souls. I'd have still been today. I'd have been ill as fuck still until I got those pills, and even then, it still takes a while to kick in. So I wouldn't have been able to stream Dark Souls till like tomorrow, maybe Wednesday or something like that. So I wouldn't have done any of it by now, none of it. To be honest, the chemists probably know more about the drugs than the doctors. Claire said you said that exact same thing earlier on, didn't you?
What did I say?
That the chemists probably know more than what the GPs do about.
No. I was saying the chemists probably have more of a will to help.
Oh, well, fair. It's the same kind of thing. Just make sure it's not Bryan Cranston. I don't remember Gaviscon being blue. I don't remember Gaviscon being this good. No, yeah. Should not be saying stuff like that. So good. I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know about crystal meth anyway, so fuck knows. I'm only going by what Breaking Bad knowledge me. That's not like a, oh yeah, crystal meth, so good. I have no fucking idea about crystal meth. Have you heard about anything about Blizzard's new Dota clone? I've seen a fair bit about it. Not played it, so I reserve judgment. But it smacks of, that should have been a StarCraft 2 custom map, but they wanted more attention for it. It seems like a custom map, it really does. You could easily replicate that in StarCraft. So I've got to be honest, I need to play it to have a good opinion about it. But I've got to be honest, it's not really exciting me at all so far. I need to play it first. I can't say if it's good or bad, but I can say it's not exciting me very much, the prospect of playing it. I can say that much. No items, linked leveling up. It's very peculiar. Very, very peculiar. Yeah. Electric Boogaloo is indeed correct. It began its life as a StarCraft 2 custom map, and it probably should have been that. It just seemed like they wanted more attention for it. I think they wanted more... It's fair enough for Blizzard. I think they want more games like Hearthstone to bolt into the Battle.net launcher. You know, you got like StarCraft, you got Warcraft, you've got Hearthstone there and stuff like that now. I think they wanted another game to bolt into that. A nice, easy, you know, relaxed, you know, play it for a game or two and then that's it. I don't think it's meant to be hammered like Dota is or League of Legends. So it's fair enough. It's fair enough. It might be fun. It might be fun. It looks fun enough. It looks like alright for a good game or two or something like that. It'll be free, no doubt. Just... I would not expect something of the same level of League of Legends or Dota. By the way, I used to work at a doctor's surgery. The doctors have to look up the drugs constantly. I mean, I saw a doctor... That actually made me worried one time, like a doctor looking up stuff on Google. That always makes you a bit worried, doesn't it? It's like, kind of worrying. And funnily enough, the doctor that looked something up on Google... I saw a doctor last year. He's not there anymore. I wonder why. He's not there anymore. And I went there because I had serious heartburn and my guts similar to what I've got now. And he sorted the heartburn and made the stomach even worse. So he went, oh, I stopped taking it. The stomach went down a bit, but didn't really sore. And he's like, oh, well, job done. I'm like, well, not really. He's like, no, we'll just see it, just like settle and stuff like that. It'll be alright. I'm like, okay. It did settle after like weeks. It did settle down. And I'm stubborn about going to the doctors, me. The only reason I went to the doctors today was because the chemist told me so. And I thought, this chemist knows what she's talking about. I'm going to fucking do exactly what she says. Exactly what she says. Altered my diet slightly. Take the Gaviscon with smaller meals. And go see the doctors. And it's worked a treat. So, chemists are held very highly at the moment in my opinion and view. Definitely. Oh, also, OTG, bosses can be respawned using the aesthetic. I didn't know bosses could be respawned using the aesthetic. Obviously, at the cost of making stuff harder. So you could actually farm bosses if you're prepared to take the extra difficulty.
But I could redo the last boss.
That might be an option, you know, use the aesthetic and bring the boss back, but I don't know if the boss is going to be harder or the regular enemies are going to be harder, but at least you've got a chance there. I'd try the reload and run around and reload and run around first, and if that don't work for a few attempts, use the aesthetic. It's going to be a bastard if it's harder.
Especially if the last boss is also harder because of it. But...
Also, you should try eating healthier, more fruits and vegetables, and foods high in fibre. I'd already been eating more fibre-based stuff recently, and more fruit as well. Again, thanks to the chemist. Saying, eat more fruit. Bananas are very good for it. Bananas act like an antacid for your stomach. So, and it's fucking noticeable as well. I've been eating shit tons of bananas, felt better. As somebody was saying, that like you can tell that I've been feeling better because I've been streaming every day. Except Saturday. That was a bad day. I did not feel great. Claire, however, got about, what, 14 hours, 15 hours of Dark Souls in on Saturday? That's where I saw you do the entirety of the keep and everything else and shit like that.
I'm sorry, I've missed half of this.
It's alright, but either way, it was a bad day for me, a great day for Claire playing Dark Souls on Saturday. Respawns the whole area, but it's an option, yeah. Like I say, thank you very much for that, dude. We didn't even think about doing the bonfire aesthetic. Didn't even think about that. But at least your game might not be busted if you can respawn it and hopefully trigger it. At least that's some... In fact, I'll turn the Xbox off now. And then we'll turn it back on again and reload when you're playing and stuff. Eat like a monkey, like nuts and bananas and shit like that. Few lice and ticks and stuff. Nom nom nom. But yeah, not too bad today, dudes. Like I say, we got new duds, new sword. A little bit of practice in PvP. Not really practice, but I learned a couple of things. Both deaths were actually useful. Lightning Spear, forget that shit. Not unless you get a really easy opportunity. And the two-handed sword, don't lock on with it. Thanks very much for that, dude. Don't lock on with it. And I also need some practice with it. It's quite slow. If I'm going to use a two-handed sword in PvP, I need some practice. So I learned quite a bit there as well. Beat 2 bosses. The reincarnated pursuer. And the... I keep forgetting his name. Why is he so hard to remember? Smelter. Yeah, Smelter Demon. Whatever his name is. He was great. So good. It was really, really... I didn't get as much progression done today. But it was very, very good to fight a boss that was a good challenge. Especially considering it seemed like I was too low level for it. So so satisfying to beat him. So fucking happy. Still buzzing. It was such a good fight. So fun. Much hard. Very well. Oh, here's the problem as well, Claire. If you make... I'll read out exactly what Blood Reaper said here. OTG, the thing about Bonfire Aesthetics, if you make the area New Game Plus, if you go into the proper New Game Plus, the area will be New Game Plus Plus. But saying that, I mean, you're not going to go for it more than a couple of times. You'll probably re-roll by then or something like that. Or you'll be waiting for the PC version to come out at that point, wouldn't you? So, it's not too... At least you'd be able to get it done. I mean, like I said, I'd try the running around thing first. See if you can get it unlocked that way. But yeah, like I said, didn't get as much progression done, but I did enjoy the fuck out of that area and did enjoy the fuck out of that boss. Very awesome. Very cool. Thanks for all the tips as well today, dudes. It wasn't just all that I just said. There was a lot of other stuff you guys mentioned. A lot of other stuff. Yeah, like the armor and stuff from the merchant. You know you can bring that hag to town, Claire, that you get the daggers from. Yeah. And you were meant to mention something else to you. You just got to exhaust the dialogue. You fell for the same thing I did. But
teleport back to her over and over and over again.
When we went there first, we didn't know to exhaust the talk dialogue to get them to do other stuff. So we never went back and did it, did we? So you can bring her to town. So
that would have saved me a
lot of load screens. Yep. So there's been a lot of stuff I can't even remember now, but it's definitely part of the game, part of the technique now. A lot of shit learned today. I tried different shields, all kinds of stuff. Started to get the hang of that two-hander a bit better. A lot of shit. Oh man, leave to watch Archer and the stream is over. No, dude, that was good prioritization in my opinion. I'm not one to like, you know, downplay my streams and stuff like that. But at the same time, Archer is like Dark Souls. You know, Dark Souls is Dark Souls and Archer is Archer. Archer's fucking great. And Church here as well. Church will back me up. Archer's fucking awesome, innit, Church? I fucking love Archer. This season's been great, man. I love what they've done with Pam and Shirlene. Awesome. Very good. The writers of Archer are very clever. Very clever. Have you seen the writers mocking their own stuff as well? Like, I think he said something about phrasing and stuff like that. Like, he needs to put it back into rotation, back into the rotation, stuff like that. That is so good. That is such strong writing. Very noticeable, very appreciated. When they can, like, have a joke at themselves as well. It's just, the writing is so strong. The voice acting is so strong. I actually love the animation to it as well. Very great. Someone just Stumpy just screamed Bear Claw there. Bear Claw! It's such a great series. If you don't know what Archer is, dudes, you're in for a fucking treat. Because you've got the entirety of about 4 or 5 seasons to watch or something like that. You're in for a treat. Go and watch it. Seriously. You're in for a treat. Very, very good. If you like Archer, watch Frisky Dingo. I've never seen that. It's where they came from initially. I've never seen that. I shall investigate, dude. Frisky Dingo. I shall check that out.